We got a request to do a combustion balancing problem. And we're going to use the one from Fall 15, Test 1, Part 4. We got to count carbons first. Iso is a pattern, not a number of carbons, but pentyl carbons, 5. Try a nicer 5 than that. Heptadecane, 7 plus 10 is 17, 22. Now this one is straight up C22. 2 times 22 is 44 plus 2 is 46. How can I do that? There's no rings. There's no pi bonds in the name. If there was rings, there'd be either cyclo in front of group names or cyclo in front of the chain, which is not a chain anymore, it's a ring. And then there's no cyclos at all. And there's no pi bonds. You don't have to worry about that even being possible on your test because we're not there yet, okay? We haven't done naming of alkenes and alkynes or ones with double bonds and triple bonds. So that's it. And what do you react it with? Yeah, no oxygen, no fire. And then what do you make? CO2, which is a good way to put out a fire, isn't it? Push that equilibrium backward. Water, definitely a good way to put out a fire. All right. I'd say you got 2.5 out of 4. Good job. Balancing's worth 1.5. You guys love carbon, so we're going to do 22 carbons. We're going to do 23 waters. Gives us 46. The oxygen count we'll do in blue or something else. Baby blue. Oxygen. 44 oxygens in 22 CO2s and 23 oxygens in 23 waters. So equals 67. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So what do we do? 67 over 2. And now you got 3.5 out of 4. Not bad. There you go. See what I did there? Not very nice. Got to multiply everything by 2. 2 C22 H46 plus 67 O2s gives 44 CO2s, 46 H2O. Okay. Black part 4 out of 4. Oh my goodness, what the heck is icosane? 20 carbons. What about a hexyl group? 6. How about a cyclopentyl? 5. So we need a total. And that's 31, right? Now, normally it's C31H64. 2 times 31 plus 2. Now, how many cyclos are there? 3. Sorry. There's 3 cyclos. 2 of them are, one of them is cyclopentyl, 3 rings, and the other is the bicyclo, which has 2 rings by itself. So C31H64 is now C31H58. What's half of 58? Half of 58 is 29. I could have done this in the previous example. When you get half of the H's being odd, you're going to end up doing this eventually, so why not do it at the beginning? Only when half of the H is an odd number. That means you're going to be putting an odd number in front of water like we did last time. And that's the only way to get odd oxygen, right? So we're not gonna get all that oxygen this time. There's 2 molecules of fuel giving 62 carbons, correct? 31 in each fuel molecule. 58 times 2, oh, this is the best part, but putting the 2 first. 2 times 58 is the same as 58 times 2. You don't even have to do the math. Oxygen. We got 114 plus 58. That's 172. Half of that is 86. Be very careful. If you put 172 here, you got 344 oxygens on the left and only 172 on the right. I think you're combining things. We have 172 oxygens here, and whatever number I put in front when multiplied by 2 has to equal this number. No matter, I'm sorry, because there were 67 here, and 67 over 2 is half that number. I could have done it here too. There you go. I did. 67 over 2 times 2. And 172 over 2 times 2 is 172. Is that right? No, is that right? Is she right? That doesn't work, guys. Sorry. Yeah. So what I strongly suggest, if you got lost this time, don't do this way, please. I gave a video where I did the same type of problem twice. I tried to show a shortcut, but if it caused any confusion, ignore my first question. Do this one the same way. All right. So do we agree that on the right side, there are 114 oxygens in these 62 molecules and 58 oxygens in these 58 molecules? Do we agree? So on the right side of the equation, do we agree there's 172 oxygens? Do we agree that we need 172 on the left side of the equation because matter is not created or destroyed in a chemical reaction? So I need a number to put here that when multiplied by 2 gives 172. And that answer is 86. Is that right? 86. You do not need a calculator.
Yes, we do.
No, you do not need a calculator. All right. So how do you get around not needing a calculator? You do one. So I got 172 over 2.
You only have 10 fingers.
I know. Well, you guys know that half, you got 170 and 180. What's half of 170? A half of 170.
Half of 35, 85.
Okay, and what's half of 180? 90. So you know your answer is between 85 and 90, right? Okay, there you go. And it's real close to 85 because 172. So go with easy ones and then get an idea. And then there you go. There's other ways. You can do long division. It's only by 2. It's not terrible. Long division by 2. It's fun. 8 times 2, 16. 12, you get your 6. There you go. That's not bad.